Shalom, Kal Halalim, Wahawad La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS who rule well, who teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, which is the house of David, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of this earth. Abba Ratazah, which means Father willing. So Father willing, this lesson is edifying. So inspiration for this lesson is drawn from this article that you can see on your screen from the independent.co.uk website, this news source. And this was put up by Fatima Hussein on the 4th of March, Tuesday the 4th of March this year, 2025. And you can see the headline says the I.R.S, which is the Internal Revenue Service, is drafting plans to cut as much as half of its 90,000 person workforce, AP sources say. Okay. And this is major news, this. All right. These are federal workers facing mass layoffs. All right. And this is within the Donald Trump administration. Okay. Ever since he's been inaugurated. Okay. Things are going from bad to worse. And they're not messing around. Okay. The shadow government over DJ Trump and Elon Musk are not playing around. Okay. The I.R.S. is drafting plans to cut its workforce by as much as half through a mix of layoffs, attrition, and incentivized buyouts, according to two people familiar with the situation. The people spoke on condition of anonymity because they weren't authorized to disclose the plans. A reduction in force of tens of thousands of employees would render the I.R.S. open quote dysfunctional, end quote, said John, a former I.R.S. commissioner. The federal tax collector employs roughly 90,000 workers total across the United States, Babylon the Great, according to the latest I.R.S. data. People of color, right, make up 56% of the I.R.S. workforce, and women represent 65%. Yeah, that's pretty much code word for you Israelites. Okay. You probably have some heathens in there too. Okay. And the thing is, people, all right, within these high paying corporate jobs tend to get cocky and boastful and proud and think that nothing can touch them or that nothing can ever, move them out of their high position. Okay. They get very complacent. All right. But with these layoffs, these layoffs that's going to happen. All right. That's going to shake people up. And to lose your job unexpectedly is your livelihood gone just like that. And who's to say that it's guaranteed to get that same salary in a certain amount of time and receive those same benefits in a certain amount of time? Okay. That's why, things like this that happen, it's very humbling. Okay. You might not even get a job like this again. All right. Or be out of work for an extremely long time. Okay. Let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16. Within the Apocrypha. We'll start at verse 17. And it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see? And this doesn't stop here. Trump's administration, his agenda, his plans is not going to calm down unless Yahweh Hashem Shai allows it to. Okay? This is part of him coming down with that great wrath. Right? These devils, all right? Everything we hear of and see is biblical prophecy. Okay? This is the beginning of great sorrows and mournings, man. And guess who's mourning? Right? Guess who's mourning? These I.R.S. employees. Okay? It goes to show you, man, the American economy, America on a whole, it's not stable. Let's go to the book of Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. Okay? And it reads, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Okay? And there you have it, man. All right? America's finished. The leadership of the American government is divided against itself. So its infrastructure is crumbling. It's falling apart, circling the drain, man. There's no healing Babylon the Great. All right, things are not going to improve and get any better. All right, go back to the article. According to a White House memo sent to federal agencies in late February, agencies are to develop a report by March the 13th on its reduction in force plans, but it is unclear whether the White House will approve the I.R.S. reorganization plan and over what period of time it would be implemented. Representatives for the White House, the Treasury Department, and I.R.S. did not respond to an Associated Press request for comment. The New York Times first reported the deliberations. Okay. And let's go from there to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, and verse 30. And it reads, "And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away." So change is coming, man. This lifestyle that you Babylonians can easily afford will soon be a thing of the past. All right. You see that joy and merry heart that people had, right? Because they, trusted in this, Babylonian system, okay, which is corrupt. All right. That's all going to be to their detriment. All right. So that happiness, okay, that these Babylonians have for America is going to be as if they never really had it to begin with. Okay. The fashion of this world is passing away. Okay. And the I.R.S. isn't the only company, right, getting rid of employees. Many companies are shutting down many stores and branches, okay, and closing shops and laying off workers, okay, domestically and internationally too, okay. So this is why we constantly inform our people, right, who are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord's chosen people, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and Israelite foreign speckled bird scattered the world over, okay, that we are not at rest here, okay. This is not our rest. Arise and depart, for this place is not your rest, okay. We're in captivity, okay. So changes are happening, man, okay. We just use the things of the world just to get by, but we don't put our whole heart and mind and invest in this society. You see, you just need your daily bread, simple as that. Okay, so yeah, changes are happening, things are shaking up. You've got the Doge department, all right. Sorry, you got Doge, right, which is the Department of Efficiency, led by Elon Musk. All right, I think that's what it stands for. Yeah, Department of Government Efficiency. That's it. Okay, you got them. Okay, which is led by Elon Musk as well. You got that happening. These devils, they have the influence and dominance over the world. Okay, along with the alliance of the heathen nations, too. Okay, who together with they rule over us Israelites. All right, and that's even scriptural as well. Yeah, there's even news on this Doge. Okay. So yeah, but let's go to Psalm chapter 83. Psalm chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not your peace, and be not still, O power. For look, your enemies make a tumult, and they that hate you have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against your people and consulted against your hidden ones. You see that? Who are the Lord's chosen people? Okay, that's possessive. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. All right. According to the Holy Bible. All right. We fit the curses that has been placed upon our people, okay, and we are the hidden ones. All right. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay. Not knowing that not knowing our Hebrew culture and Hebrew heritage is contained within the Bible. Okay. Sorry, at one point, we were disconnected from that. We didn't know our Hebrew culture and heritage. Okay. But now the Lord has put his spirit upon us. Okay. We're now aware of who we are, and that's all contained in the Bible. That's what I was meant to say. Sorry. Okay. So yeah. They said, come and They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That's why these heathen nations, keep us down, because through Yahweh Shemashai waking us up to our true nationality and identity and our culture and heritage, right? That has actually vexed these heathen nations. Okay. Yes, they're vexed by that, man. Now the spirit is on us. Now we're aware of these prophetic events unfolding. Okay. Because the Lord has given us that spiritual eye salve. Okay. And it goes on to, say this, verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against you, the tabernacles of Edom, right, the Edomites, so-called White man, right, okay, and the Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs, all right, of Moab, so-called Chinese, and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon, and the so-called Japanese, and Amalek, who they are, the small hats, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them, they have hope in the children of Lot, Selah, okay. Let's go from there to the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you that dwell in them. Woe, meaning destruction. Okay, that's the judgment. Okay. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. You see? Elon Musk and Donald Trump are just puppets for the Dukes of Edom, right? The elites are the ones giving out the commands, all right? They're the ones you don't see, all right, running this entire system behind closed doors. They want to crash the society and implement a digital one, okay? They are making these drastic changes because their time is short, all right? They want the New World Order agenda. They want everyone sea-hipped, okay? They're setting everything up to come down with that great sword among the masses of the people, you see? All right? So these people are shaking because, they lack the fear of the Lord within themselves, you see? Yeah. Again, and the grinding is ceasing too. All right? 90,000. Oh, wow. Yeah. Drafting plans to cut as much as half of its 90,000 person workforce. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Again, these are federal jobs. Okay. So I'm gonna end the lesson there. Lord willing, this was edifying and encouraging and uplifting to the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rukah Kudash. With that, on to the next one. Shalom.